Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Rick Heath, with me, Al Eschbach, and we are at the Garage Burgers and Beer here on Main Street in Norman, the home of the Classic. For only $4.99, you can get the Classic and always $2 Coors on draft at all the garages around the metro area. It's a great place to come watch the games or just entertain your family here at the Garage. Al, it's football time. It's game week, and it's ready to roll the ball out, and let's see what happens.
It's exciting, especially when you go into a year with high expectations, and that's what Oklahoma has this year. You're ranked preseason top 10. You got to go Ohio State. You get a second game of the season, so let's see what happens.
Well, we were sitting together at the Lincoln Riley's first press conference. Wow, what a confident young coach.
Yeah, he's and there's reason to be confident. Again, you got maybe the best quarterback in the country back. Yeah,
that helps a whole lot when you've got Baker Mayfield back there doing what he can do.
And we don't talk enough about how the Big 12 changed that ruling. When originally they said no, you'd be finished. You'd be going with a quarterback, Kyler Murray, that didn't have much experience. Guy's going to be good in time for them, but with no experience. So when you're going to Ohio State, you want to have a guy with a lot of experience.
Like Baker Mayfield, one of the most experienced OU quarterbacks ever going into Columbus. But this first game's going to be interesting. UTEP, 2:30 in the afternoon, back to a 2:30 kickoff.
First opening over 20 years home 2:30 game.
Yeah, that's great. I love the 2:30 game.
I know what the fans do because they're going to fry.
They're going to get it's going to get a little hot, but at least it's not 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's going to be like the high of 87 degrees.
Yeah, and so at 2:30 everybody can get there and then have for the people like the Garage, you can come here and have a good lunch and then go to the game.
At opening day there are questions that need to be answered.
Yeah, and some of them are running back, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And also we'll talk about the defense with Coach Mike Stoops coming on, being a part of the OU Football Preview Show right after this. Great segment brought to you by XR Tickets and Entertainment. XR Tickets has the best in OU season football tickets or single game tickets. If you're looking for OU football tickets, give them a call at 600-911, or you can go to xrtickets.com. And not only do they have OU great tickets for OU, but they also have pro football tickets, Dallas Cowboys, any of the other pro football teams that you might want, they can get those. And concerts, all the local concerts, they have the best tickets, and any concert in the nation that you like, they can get the tickets. So if you're looking to be entertained by great football or concerts, call XR Tickets at 600-911. Or they also have a limo service that will take you back and forth. And as a matter of fact, they are our partner. We're going to be giving away 4 tickets and a limo ride back to the game and back for the West Virginia game. We'll talk more about that next week on how to enter that. That's xrtickets.com or XR Tickets. Give them a call at 600-9111.
Stem cell therapy, now offered at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light now recommend stem cell therapy if you have chronic pain or arthritis in your hands, shoulders, knees, or hips. You might consider this new inventive therapy, which promotes normal tissue healing and the production of new cartilage. We can help you regain your youthful vitality and gusto. Please call Laser Light Skin Clinic today to schedule your free consultation.
And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Norman. And join us right now, Mike Stoops, OU Defensive Coordinator. Mike, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here and ready to get started.
You bet. The season is very close, and I'm sure you're ready to find somebody else to hit besides your own team.
Well, it's been a long month. The extra 5 or 6 days they've added to the camp has really made it a long camp. But I feel like our guys are in good position. We're relatively healthy across the board, and looking forward to hit somebody other than ourselves.
By the way, I wore purple in honor of you. I bet you had a lot of purple wardrobe up in Kansas State.
Well, that was a lot of years ago, Al. Come on. I've been gone for Shoot, how many
20 years, but 19 years.
19 years.
19 years, isn't that unbelievable?
Yeah, the 11 here and 8 in Arizona.
Let me ask you about, I think I'm correct, I don't think a true freshman has ever started middle linebacker at OU before.
It's a tough task, but we feel like we got a great player in Kenneth Murray, and he's just gonna have to go through some growing pains. But the kid he has everything you look for: size, speed, great instincts inside, and that's a tough position to play. But we feel very confident in his ability, and he's confident in what he can do. So. He's only going to get better.
It seemed like the defense changed last year when Jordan Evans started to play well after the Texas Tech game. So the importance of that position?
Well, that's certainly playing the people we play, the offensive firepower we see week in and week out. In this conference, you have to be good across the board, and certainly we failed in some areas a year ago, and looking to right the ship a little bit. We changed a little bit schematics, but again, it gets down to execution, putting our players in a positive position to make plays, and then our leadership. I feel like we're better inside out, and that's, to me, is one of the most critical areas, and that comes from your leadership, your toughness, your will to be competitive, and we're going to need to be that if we want to reach any of the goals that we aspire to.
Mike, explain to the fans and everybody, just briefly, the difference between your 3-4, 4-3. I mean, will they be able to see it when you go out and change the defense?
Well, just the alignments semantically, a lot of it lines up the same way, but just the way they're lined up, you'll see guys more on edges instead of down the middle of people, trying to get our defensive line in a more positive position to penetrate, get pressure on the quarterback and let them play a little more vertically instead of horizontally at the line of scrimmage, and try to create a different line of scrimmage, getting more vertically in the middle of our defense.
Give me the difference of a Caleb Kelly a year ago from right now.
Oh, I don't think you can compare any of those guys that played a year ago to where they are. Pernell Motley's the same way. True freshmen, they grow just throughout the learning curve. For Caleb a year ago at this time was tremendous. Obviously now he understands the game. He understands what people are trying to do to him. He understands offenses. He understands where the position of our defense is. He understands the strengths and weaknesses of every call. And when you have a player that understands how they're trying to work him, that's a tremendous advantage. And he's just grown, and he's become a leader for us. He's a guy that we need to consistently play well for us to be good.
You're talking about Pernell Motley. What has he shown you? I mean, we get glimpses of what they say during practice, how he's playing really well and lining up and taking care of business. But what do you see out of him?
Well, true freshman Jordan Parker as well, and Pernell Motley, both were true freshmen a year ago that played. Jordan certainly played a great deal of the back end, the last 6 games of the season, but you're just out there playing. You don't really understand concepts, you don't understand field space, and now I think they just understand where they're at on the field, what they're asked to do, and where their help is. And when you don't understand the whole concept conceptually of what's going on, play in and play out, you don't know how to help yourself, and that's really you just out there playing. So again, it's just awareness on the football field, understand situational football. All that is what you learn as you play.
What about Will Sutherland gone and Will Johnson? What's the difference between Johnson this year and last year?
Well, Will unfortunately got banged up early in the season a year ago in the Ohio State and Houston game. We were asking Will to do some things in our nickel package that were tough for him to do. Got banged up throughout the course of those 2 games, and really was never the same player he was the year before. So we're utilizing Will in some different positions. He's naturally gifted at free safety. He understands our defense. So I look for Will to have another outstanding year this year.
Hey, we are at the Garage, Burgers and Beer here on Main Street in Norman. We'll be back with Mike Stoops right after this.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help. On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
One thing that is near and dear to our hearts at Ball Golf is junior golf.
These players are our golfers of tomorrow.
We don't teach just the skills of golf, but the attitude, the temperament, positive self-talk, and the confidence that are difficult for young players. We stress the fundamentals, but two areas we always target are the power and speed and the detail with short game. We help them learn how to practice and how to be productive with their practice time. At Ball Golf, we pride ourselves in helping the juniors achieve their goals.
Have you been trapped in the desert? McKenna can rescue you. Call McKenna Heat and Air for residential and commercial heat and air service today, and let our family take care of yours.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Laser Light Lift, an exclusive skin restoring procedure, can revive your unique beauty. Laser Light Lift is a fast, safe, and effective non-surgical alternative to the conventional facelift.
Call Laser Light today to save 20% this month only.
Did you know at Pat's Tire Pros and Auto Repair, we sell tires for less than the big boys? And unlike the big boys, Pat's Tire Pros is locally owned. Plus, we give free courtesy rides.
With one of the largest tire inventories in the state, we have the right tires at the right prices for your vehicle. So save time and money by buying local at Pat's Tire Pros and Auto Repair.
Now through July 31st, receive up to $140 off select Goodyear tires at Pat's Tire Pro and Auto Repair.
And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach, our guest Mike Stoops. Coach Stoops, now you were talking about leadership on the defense and how important that is. The leaders on that defense, I mean, they certainly help you a lot from the press box down to the field.
Well, it's certainly an important ingredient to any team. The leadership from your seniors, obviously where a lot of it comes from, and then your core leaders on your team. And then, you know, there's some young guys like a Caleb Kelly, guys that are developing, you know, to become stars on our defense. But you know, the guys like Stephen Parker, Jordan Thomas, Obo, Matt Romar, DJ Ward, we have some guys that have really been through some really good times and some tough times here. So we lean on those guys, and if they can, you know, keep this defense on track, then we feel like we can be much more successful than we were a year ago. And that's where really it comes from. The heart and soul of your team is really relying on your seniors and the leadership so they can police the team. We don't have to do it and feel like we're steering the team all the time. If they can do that, we can coach and do our jobs, and we're going to be much better off.
You know, it seemed like the last dominant defensive lineman here was Sherman McCoy in 2009. Expectations for Gallimore. What about Neville Gallimore?
Well, we feel like Matt Romar and Neville Gallimore can be two, you know, outstanding players inside, and to have any great defense, you have to have great defensive line play. No matter what, it doesn't matter what scheme you play. You can be in an even front, an odd front. You have to be great up front. It all starts from the interior part of your defense, and we feel like Romar and Gallimore give us a great, you know, 1-2 punch in there. We feel like we can man up with a lot of people, and then you certainly have Obo and DJ Ward, two guys that have played a great deal on the edges. So, we hope to put our players in a better position to be more disruptive up front.
Talk about Obo. I mean, he's been, he started out with kind of not sure how he was going to be able to, sustain his scholarship and all of that, and all of a sudden now he's a leader. He's getting all Big 12 defensive, nominations, things like that.
Well, he's one of our most dynamic players on defense. If we're going to get big plays, they're usually going to come from, off the edges, and he presents a unique talent, rushing the quarterback, something that a lot of people don't have. That's a hard thing to master, and Obo just has a great knack. He has a great first step. It's tough for any tackle to match up with him one-on-one, so we're going to need him to play well and create a lot of negative yardage plays, get pressure on the quarterback, and that's what he does well. So hopefully we can put him in more positions. I have a feeling more people are going to be more protective of him, start to get more chips from running backs, slide protections. So we have to do a good job moving him around from game to game and try to find matchups where he can really be disruptive.
A big thing got to be corner. Early in the year, they were picking on the one corner. Unbelievable.
Well, I think corner play is, again, it starts, we say, with the inside out on the defense, but then it quickly goes to the perimeter. You got to be able to match up, one-on-one. There's not a lot of help in this league. There's people get you isolated. The field space becomes sideline to sideline. So they limit, a lot of things you can do. So, our corner play has been much more consistent throughout the course of the summer. We feel like we have three guys that we feel really good about. And we got some young corners that are really developing in a positive trend for us. So, again, we'll see. Jordan Thomas needs to be a much more consistent player than he was a year ago. At times he showed what a dynamic player he can be, but still gave up too many big plays, and we're going to have to limit those big shot plays and feel like our corners have been much more consistent throughout camp.
You're talking about Jordan Thomas. Sometimes last year he took some chances, to make the big play or it looked like that from the fans' point of view. So you're talking about more consistent, being more in line with the rest of the defense in the back?
Well, just keeping the ball in front of you. You can't give up big post patterns, post routes, letting receivers get inside you. And we were at times need to be better at that and certainly be able to rush the quarterback better as well, with our front guys.
How good is the offense going to be?
Oh, they're like they are every year. It's hard for us to tell. We've been practicing for almost over 4 weeks with them. So, I mean, there's not much we don't see day in and day out from them. And, Baker's a dynamic, you kind of shake your head every time you watch him play. He always comes up with something that's very unique. His ability to create throws, his mobility. Kyler Murray's another guy that I found to be, really dynamic with his feet and a tremendous arm. So they got the right, the mix. The offensive line is a really physical group up front. Mark Andrews, Marquise Brown, Jeff Badette, Jeff Mead. There's playmakers. So again, with the quarterback and the offensive line, that could create space for Baker to work. Is tough to deal with. So, but a lot will hinge on our ability to run the football, and I'm excited, like everybody else, to see kind of what running back takes control of that group. They're all very dynamic in their own way, but it's somebody's going to step up, and we'll see, starting Saturday, who it's going to be.
Well, and that's the thing that one of the question marks, that with P. Ryan and Mixon gone, you've got to have, if not one, maybe 2 or 3 running backs step up, because it's going to take more than just one.
It's going to take the group, and in the fourth in there, Marcellus Sutton as well. So, again, it's a quality group. I just think they have to play. There's not a lot of game repetitions with this group. Abdul Adams, again, probably has the most experience of the group in this system. So, whoever gets in there feels comfortable and gets hot. I'm sure they'll lean on that guy, but I think all of them are going to have a tremendous opportunity to show what they can do.
Mike, thank you so much for being on. Appreciate it. Thank you. Coach Mike Stoops here of the OU football defensive coordinator. We'll be right back with more from the garage right after this. As part of our arrangement with Laser Light Stem Cell Treatment, we will be giving out injury reports on OU football players and other major athletes around the country. and it will be sponsored by Laser Light Stem Cell. Dr. Victoria Johnson and her staff have now got the latest stem cell technology to help you recover from knee pain, hip pain, joint pain. Any of that, it can be alleviated by stem cell therapy at Laser Light Skin Clinic on North May. You can give them a call, 841-0500. No need to go out of state or out of the country to get the latest in stem cell technology. Stay right here at Oklahoma City and get relief from your pain, joint pain, knee pain, or other pain from Laser Light Stem Cell Technology.
Cajun King Restaurant in Oklahoma City features the best Cajun food buffet in Oklahoma. On Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, they have such items as gumbo, shrimp and crawfish etouffee, candied yams, red beans and rice, jambalaya, black-eyed peas, blackened catfish, fried shrimp, frog legs, southern fried chicken, crab cakes, boudin balls, and the best fried catfish in Oklahoma City. Check out their homemade bread pudding with whiskey sauce. Now they do catering too. Come out and enjoy the great Cajun food at the Cajun King Restaurant, 5816 Northwest 63rd, just east of MacArthur.
Stem cell therapy, now offered at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light now recommend stem cell therapy if you have chronic pain or arthritis in your hands, shoulders, knees, or hips. You might consider this new inventive therapy, which promotes normal tissue healing and the production of new cartilage. We can help you regain your youthful vitality and gusto. Please call Laser Light Skin Clinic today to schedule your free consultation.
XR Tickets and Entertainment has OU football season tickets available now. Great selection of OU football season tickets and individual game tickets available at XR Tickets. Also has all kinds of pro football tickets available. Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos, or any NFL team ticket you want, they can get at XR Tickets and Entertainment. And don't forget, XR Tickets and Entertainment has limousine service also. You can rent the limousines to take you, family, and your group around, or you can get them to take you back and forth between concerts and games. So call XR Tickets for the best in tickets available for OU season tickets and concert tickets. Give them a call at 600-911 or go to xrtickets.com. And XR Tickets is the partner for tickets for OU football preview show. We welcome XR Tickets as our ticket partner. When you live in Oklahoma, the place to get your mattresses is at the Mattress Place. You see, Paul, the owner, is from Oklahoma, and he is sick and tired of seeing fellow Oklahomans pay outrageous prices on mattresses. The Mattress Place has queen, pillow top, mattress, and box springs for only $2.99, and king pillow top mattresses for $4.39. Twin sets for $125. The Mattress Place carries Simmons, Beauty Rest, Orthopedic, American Bedding, Primo International, Corsicana, and much, much more. The Mattress Place sells furniture too. Coaster, Ashley, Signature, living room, bedroom, dining room, office. The Mattress Place has special financing available, regular financing, and zero credit financing. Pay $10 down, take it home, and pay it off in 100 days. Mattress Place on 59th Street between Western and Penn. And welcome back, OU football preview show. Rick Heath, Al Lesbeck from the Garage Burgers and Beer here in Norman on Main Street. Great place, always $4.99 classic and $2 a classic burger and $2 Coors on draft, always available. Got 7 locations of the garages around the metro area. All the burgers can be different. They can be beef, turkey, bison, chicken, or garden burger, and they have great appetizers as well. The big screens are there for the games. You can't go wrong going to the Garage. Eat and entertain yourself at the Garage. Also, I want to thank some wonderful sponsors. The Trails Golf Club in Norman. If you're looking for a great place for this fall golf, and fall golf is highly underrated in Oklahoma, try the Trails Golf Club. It's a championship course with a great family atmosphere there at the Trails Golf Club. Give them a call at 364-3790. XR Entertainment Tickets and Limos. All the best for your entertainment dollar. Call XR Tickets for all OU football tickets, Dallas Cowboy tickets, Denver Bronco tickets, or concert tickets. Give them a call at 600-9111 or go to xrtickets.com. Also, Midtown Cryo. If you need to refresh your body from a hard workout, go to Midtown Cryo. They have the latest in the cryo technology where they take your body down to minus 270 degrees. It'll refresh you and make that body feel better after a long workout. And also Dr. Jimmy Conway, a shoulder expert with Oklahoma Sports Science Orthopedics. If you're looking to have your shoulder replaced or taken care of, if you're a young football, softball, or baseball player, go to drjimmyconway.com to find out more how he can help you with your injury. And also Cocina Domino, 30 years of great Mexican food, 59th and Western. Al, Lincoln Riley at his press conference, not only, as I mentioned earlier, being very confident, but he handles himself in such a good manner. I mean, he's like a natural in front of the camera and at the podium.
Yeah, it's Bob Stoops.
Yeah. You know, and he's learned a lot from Bob, I'm sure.
No doubt, and he's a very competitive person, and now we're going to see. I think he's going to do a really, really good job, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your biggest concern about this team?
One of the biggest concerns is running back. I thought all during the last week I heard Rodney Anderson. So I was just be a formality that he be named starter. He wasn't, so I don't know if they're going to be special at running back.
You know, and that's what, you know, you always thought that he would be a, you know, difference maker.
Right.
We still don't know.
We don't know. And it's unfair when I saw from Abdul Adams last year, I go, he's okay, but not special. We'll see you. He's just a freshman. The Sutton kid, Sermon, we're going to see if they got anybody special. That to me, I think a wide receiver is going to be really good. I don't think there's any questions at wide receiver.
I don't either. I have no problem with the wide receivers. Somebody will step up. They have for the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Somebody will step up.
Well, and they got that kid who averaged 21 yards a carry in the SEC.
And he had over 50-something catches for Kentucky in the SEC.
And Mark Andrews rated as the number 1 tight end in the country by NFL.com.
You know, so they get the ball to those guys consistent, they're okay. Now, where I have a question is the front seven.
Yeah, I think the front four is pretty good. I think Kelly's a star. Middle linebacker to me is not that he's not going to be good, but the true freshman there, to me, that's the biggest question on
Well, you're going to have to put up with mistakes. I mean, you know, he's going to be
that's
lost
a problem
sometimes.
is if you give a mistake against Ohio State, it could cost you the game. Also, a huge question, can they kick a field goal 40 yards or more?
That special teams to me is probably the second biggest
field goal
question.
kicking. I mean, I think they're fine catching and doing all that. Can he put it through the uprights?
Outside of 39 yards.
Outside of 39. And you look at last year, the Houston game, where they bring him back for a touchdown, might have been the biggest negative play of the year for OU. Ohio State, first drive, right down the field. Chip shot field goal. Missed it.
Yeah, and
Momentum,
that would have made a whole big difference.
That's a big question mark for me.
Well, there's a lot of question marks out there, and Saturday we'll find out.
I'm ready.
There you go, Al. That's going to do it for this week's OU Football Preview Show. See you next time on the OU Football Preview Show.